Hey, here we are at the SRCA 20th anniversary event.
Yeah.
With our good buddy Gary from Durable. Everybody knows him. You know everybody else anyway, right?
Seems like, yeah.
So, how things been?
Good, yeah. Durable, our company is doing pretty well. We're doing all kinds of really interesting, challenging jobs.
Yeah, I see some of your projects are magnificent, man. Really.
Thank you. Yeah.
Among all the awards, too.
Well, it leads to that.
Well
Yeah.
deserved.
Yeah. There's a lot of risk involved in this kind of projects. There's a lot of stress and strain because they're challenging. Yeah, they're difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of responsibility.
That's why they call you, though. I mean, really, you know, because you guys got the reputation of doing this type of shit. You know, I mean.
Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart. I can tell you that.
No. You got to know that you have the crew that can do it.
Yeah.
You know, and can do the scheduling. You know, all the stuff that's involved, getting the scaffolding, getting the timing right, getting the materials there, and the men to do it. So,
yeah, when I was younger, and I was still on the tools, we used to look at those kind of footage and we would think about what it must have been like for those original guys installing these buildings.
Yeah,
the roofing systems and the stone and the carvings and all
the
the
old craftsmen. Could you imagine them doing it with all those older tools? And I don't know what they had.
horse and rope
They
pulling.
certainly didn't have all these, safety apparatus that they have nowadays tied off. And
Yeah.
I know when I was a kid doing roofs, somebody said, "Put a rope on." What do you mean? A rope would be in the way. I don't want that up there.
Well, they had more roofers back then that limped a lot too, so
Yeah.
that probably wasn't wise. Yeah. Yes, I've lived through that transformation of not having any safety at all on our job sites too. We are incredibly safe. We've got two full-time safety directors, and we take all that very seriously, as we should. We want to be professional. We want to be an elevated company, and it takes all those things.
And it pays. It pays. So, what do you think of the SRCA 20-year event?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really neat to have so many like-minded people that come together and are willing to share ideas. There's other days out of the year where some of us are competitors.
Yep.
And but friendly competitors because we respect one another. Because we come here and we see each other as human beings and people that are just tradespeople that want to achieve a common goal and we all have a common purpose to preserve this the history and nature of the industry. And so it humanizes the business, I guess.
It does. It was like last night. Joe did a kind of a slideshow of the last 20 years, and it just it's brought back so many goddamn good memories. The places we've been together. Vegas and San Antonio and all over the country, New Orleans, and just over in Europe, and getting together at different times. And just wow, how incredible it's been. All these great people to get together like this, and it's not easy. I mean, and we're all busy. We got families, obligations, but God bless everybody showing up.
Well, we have a few guys here that brought their sons, daughters. They're most likely the next generation. So hopefully they're seeing, how it is, and they'll grow and be nurtured into the trades and benefit from what we're doing today.
Right. It's more than just work. I think family and friends together.
Yeah, your son Riley. He's
he might
in the
be here
business.
today. Yeah, he's in the business. But he's dad. I can't go. I gotta get this. We're short on slate, and the men are gonna need it on Monday, and I gotta work over here. Okay, I can't argue with it.
Exactly. Guys' priorities straight.
Yeah, if he was saying, "Well, me and my buddies, we're going up to Canada to drink," I'd say, "No, okay. No, I'm gonna stay here and work." So,
That's great. Yeah.
And I know he misses you and the guys. But you'll catch him on the rebound.
He's a great kid. He's not even a kid anymore.
No, I don't want to be
man.
my kid. Yeah. But hey, thanks for sitting down. I'm looking forward to see our next event is probably at the IRA.
Yeah, Las Vegas, end of January.
And then I'm hoping the NSA does something again, and we'll keep this thing going.
Yeah, we're putting together some plans for the next SRCA trip. I think it'll be pretty exciting. So we've got some good ideas.
Some transitions there too. Talking to Tom and they doing stuff. What we need to do, get a bit more into the social media. Just like you're saying, my son and yours, they're bringing in young people so they can see how great this really is. I mean, it is. It's a family. It's a living. It's a community. It's all those things and more.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I think those that are watching this are going to start seeing a lot more things coming out of the NSA and the SRCA that are not only useful and valuable to the members, but also to the industry at large. The architects, decision makers, homeowners, building owners. It's always about education.
And it's been, not to digress, it's been a difficult time for the country. We're going through a series of divisiveness and anger and hate that you go to someplace I don't even think about that craziness that's out there. But again, my friend, always the best. Always.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Appreciate
Yes.
it.